Hello guys, welcome to online web tutor presented by Prophetic Solutions team. I am Sanjay. We are learning Backbone.js tutorial from scratch, and these all tutorials are for perfect beginners who wants to learn Backbone.js. In this video session we will discuss about passing model data to _js templates, and this is our 10th part of this video session series. Before this video session guys, I strongly recommend, if you are a beginner from this video session, then please go through YouTube channel, watch all tutorials of Backbone.js where we have discussed so many things. In the last video session, means in part number 9, we have discussed that how we pass model data to Backbone.js views. In this video session we will see that how we pass the model data to _js templates. Before starting this video guys, you have to understand the use of _js templates in Backbone views. If you are wondering about Backbone.js templates, then just go to our channel, just click on playlist. You can find several resources that we have made under this playlist. Learn Backbone.js tutorial from scratch, and these all videos are for perfect beginners, so you can watch all videos from this video session. So let's get started with our passing model data to _js templates. This is the code section where we are going to code. Let's create our view first. So simply guys, we have created our view where we have just put two methods under this, initialize method as the constructor method and render. Let's save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. Once you refresh, just click on inspect. Under the console tab, you will get the message that your view is already created. So we have created our view. Let's create our template. So just save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. As we have seen, our inline template is created. Let me discuss something about this template. For creating a template in Backbone, you need to use underscore.template method. It is the method actually provided by _js, and as we know that Backbone has hardly dependency on _js. This is the content that we have provided to this template, and it's called inline template because we have passed all its content into this method. This method returns the method to this variable. Now we have to use this template into our jQuery selector, and this is a jQuery object which basically points to this DOM element, and here is the content with div ID. So basically it's a DOM element which refers to an ID of div. This is a jQuery object which refers to this DOM element. We have now accessed all of the contents from template, and we just put this all contents to this div. So just go to browser, inspect this element. As we inspect, we can see that under the div ID content, all the contents are come inside this div. This is because we have passed content ID as its DOM element. On rendering these all template contents to this.rel, all the contents are actually gone inside this div. So here we have initialized our first template. Let's create model. All we have done now, we have created our model. To create a model in Vue, you need to extend backbone.model. By the help of this object means we have created our first object of this model, and here we have put two different properties of that. Just save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. Once you refresh, go to console. Just under this console, type modelObj.set. Just press enter. As you can see, under the attributes section, we can see our two different values that we have passed, like author and name. These are the values which we have passed under this. So when we create any model, then by creating any object of that, it takes place at the browser section. As we can see, all the attributes we have passed into this constructor or goes into the attributes section. This is not the single way to pass values inside constructor. Just get rid of this. By using set method, you can also pass the values to this model object. Just save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. Once you type model object, press enter, you can see your values are still there. So there are several ways to pass the values to the model object. Let's we pass these values to our template. Just make comment this section for now, and also this. Just copy this, write console.log. Here just paste the method that you have copied. Just save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. Once you refresh, you can see that the two values that we have set to our model is appearing now, like name and author. So we come to know that when we suppose we will want to retrieve the values from our model, then we have to use model.toJSON method. By using toJSON method, we can retrieve or access all the values from our model. So just make comment of that. We want that These all values will go to our template. So to retrieve the values in template, we need to pass this.model.2.json. Means by passing the values of model, means name and author, we can retrieve these values to our template. This is the object as we can see in the form of name and author. Suppose we want to retrieve the value of name. So to retrieve the value, we have to write, just go to code, comment for now. If you want to retrieve the name of our model, just copy this code. Here you have to write console.log this.model get name, because we want to retrieve the name properties from this model object. Just save your file, refresh this page. As you can see, online web tutor is the name that we have specified as a value for this model object. So by the help of get method, we can retrieve the properties of that. So just comment this section, uncomment this section. So here is the template that we have made. It's called inline template. To retrieve the values of name and author into your inline template, just you need to pass this.model.2.json. After passing this object to your template, you can retrieve all the values to your template by using the key value like name and author. Just save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. Once you refresh, you can see this is the name value that we have passed and this is the author name. So these all values in the form of its name and author we can retrieve to a template. So to pass any model to your template, just you have to keep in your mind that you need to pass the model values into the JSON format. After passing into the JSON format, you can retrieve all values with the help of its key name. As we have seen, these are the key values of our JSON array that we have passed to this model object. So there is an also alternative way to pass these values to your model. Just cut this section. Here you have to write model. All you need to pass all these JSON value in the value of like model. So just you need to write this.model this.model.get name. Here is the author, this.model.get and the author name. So by using get method of model, we can retrieve the key values of name and author. Just save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. We can see nothing changed. So to retrieve the values to your template, either you need to pass your model into JSON format. After passing, you will get the values by using get method with the key name. Get method with the key name, because this.model refers to the current object of this template. This.model refers to this model, and what it contains, actually it contains all the values of model object into JSON format. So by the help of this JSON format, if we want to retrieve the key values of name and author, so by the help of get method we can retrieve all the values from them. So basically guys, we have seen that two different ways to retrieve the values to our template. First, if you'd like to retrieve the name and author directly, then by passing the values into your template, you can retrieve directly by name and author. And the second alternative way, that you can pass the JSON array into an object. By the help of this object, you can retrieve by using get method the value of its keys. Let's see the summary of this, what we have studied so far. So if we want to use the inline template to our Backbone.js application, then this.$real is the jQuery object which refers to our DOM element, and this is the template. Actually it's a method which refers to this. Here if we have passed the JSON array into the method directly without making any object, then by the name of property name we can access its value. On the other hand, if you had passed your JSON array into a model object, then by the help of this object, you can retrieve the value of property by using get method. We have seen all these two methods here. Let's make recap of that. Just get rid of this.model.to.json. Here you have to write the property name like name and the author. So this is the first way where we have passed the JSON value. By the help of its keys, we have retrieved the values of our model which we have set. So this is the first way to pass the data of model into the templates. Just save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. We can see this is the name and this is the author name. In the alternative way, what we have did, just cut this. We have made a model object. We have passed all these values of JSON array into a model. By using this model means this.model.getProperty, by the help of its key value like name and the author, we can retrieve all these two values from this model object. Just save your file, refresh your page. Okay, we have done a little bit mistake, I think. Just go to line number 8. Model, what's the error guys? It's line number 36 actually showing it. Get method of undefined. Okay guys, we have actually left L there. This.model.getAuthor. Just save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. We can see our output is expected. So this is the simple way guys that we have seen that how can we pass a model data to our templates. We have seen so far by using model data to the inline templates. Let's get started with external template. So what we have updated so far, we have made external template. External template is the template which we have made outside our backbone view. So this is the very basic syntax to create our external template. You have to pass the type attribute text /template. With the help of this ID, we can retrieve this template to our backbone view. Here we have passed the model property of keys like name and author. This.template refers to this, and here we have passed the ID of our template. We are getting its HTML content. This.template returns a method where we have passed model as an object with the model JSON values. Just save your file, go to browser and refresh this page. As we can see, name online web tutor and author Sanjay Kumar. Outputs as expected with what we have made so far. So this is the way guys that you actually pass your model data to backbone.js templates. Just get rid of this. Once you passed your JSON values like that, you can retrieve with the help of its key name like name and the author simply just save your file, refresh your page. Output as expected. So there are two very basic ways guys that to pass your model data to Backbone.js templates. We have seen in like it's an external template. We have seen these example in both conditions, either template is inline or external. So we have passed our model data to the Backbone.js templating engines. So guys, if you have any query about this video session, then please drop your comment about this video session. So let's make a recap of this before closing this video. If you are using an external template, you need to give the type attribute and a ID of that. By the help of this ID, you actually call your template inside your Backbone view. As you can see, this is the ID that we have given here. So by the help of this ID, you actually call your template to Backbone view. By calling your Backbone view, if you need to pass model data to this view, then this your template method, under this method you need to pass the model. You have two ways to pass model data to actually in your templates. First, either you could pass the whole JSON array, otherwise by making an object of that. If you are passing an object, then you can retrieve the values like this.model.get.property name, and if you are passing the values directly, then you can access by its property name. In case of inline template, you need to give all your attribute inside the template method. So by the help of this values, we can retrieve by the help of get method. Otherwise, if you are passing the whole JSON array, then by the help of property name you can access the model data. So these are the ways guys that we have seen that how can we retrieve the model data to our Backbone.js templates. So if you have any query about this video session, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. And if you are wondering about what is templates in Backbone views, what are events, how we use models in Backbone views, so I have made every session videos under this playlist. You can find several resources about Backbone.js tutorial from scratch. So guys, I think you liked this video session. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.